John Rampton. He's the founder of Do.com, and what we're going to talk about is how he's using social media marketing to grow Do.com. He uses Facebook a lot, Facebook ads, I assume.
Yep.
I assume you're doing a lot with Instagram and Twitter, so if you want to give us a little overview before we begin.
Yeah, so we're Do.com. We are a payments company helping people collect money online, and we promote our product very heavily through social. We've found that some social networks do very, very well, some do not, and we leverage the ones that do. So, going into some of our strategy behind that, we pre-doing any work or that, we kind of stalk a little bit of our competitors online, see what they're doing, see what's working for them, and try and mimic what works and don't what does not work. We found that a lot of our audience is on Twitter and Facebook.
If you could take the social networks that you use from most effective to least effective, what are they?
Most effective would start with Twitter, followed by Facebook, followed by Reddit, followed by Instagram, Periscope, Pinterest, and then Google+.
Okay.
Did I miss any in there? It's probably, yeah.
Okay, and for this interview, let's primarily focus on Facebook, and then maybe we'll jump to Reddit because a lot of our users aren't familiar with Reddit.
Okay. So Facebook, we've been able to replicate a lot of things. We found that on Facebook, people obviously love images. They love that type of content. So we're creating the most beautiful content out there. We're creating infographics. We're creating everything possible that our users would like to consume and is easy clickable. People are a little lazy on Facebook. They don't want to read a million things. They don't want to go into things. They don't not necessarily even want to click on things. They will, but they love things that explain everything in a picture. A picture is 1,000 words, and we want 1,000,000 words. So we need to post, a lot of photos. We promote those photos. First of all, we create beautiful photos.
Now, when you say photos, are you posting an actual image, or are you scheduling or sharing a link that you're bringing in the social card or the image associated with that page?
Typically, we're creating a link. So what we're doing is we're going and posting a photo on our site, and then a blog post associated with that, and we're pulling that into the post. But it has to be in the right dimensions so that when it pulls it in, it actually looks very, very good and doesn't throw off ratios or get put down to the very, very small image. When those are going live, we are positioning them in times when our social media is active and being used. That doesn't happen day one. So if you guys are looking to start this day one, it doesn't happen. We did social media for about 3 months before we figured out when our users are actually online, and then we went to data and we found out the majority of our users are online in the morning between 6 and 9 a.m. and then at night between about 8 and 11. Our users aren't online other than that. So we're really focused around those specific times, and those are our money times. So we post several times during those times. But again, it took us time to figure that out. So we're posting posts and then scheduling them out in, an amazing scheduling software out there. But we're scheduling those out and pre-scheduling those, and then once they go live, we're then pushing them as much as we can online through Facebook ads and again, other networks through ads on those networks.
Perfect. Do you typically schedule your post first, do you typically post a post and let it get the organic reach and then boost it, or do you boost it almost immediately?
Typically we'll boost it the next day. If we want something to get a little extra traffic, we'll push it immediately. But we find if we do it typically immediately, it doesn't get as much as like an hour or two later. Once it's got the organic reach, we kind of find that, and then we artificially put a little bit more into it. Some posts will take off by themselves, and that's what we really want. If not, we give it a big push. Although every post that goes live, we do push. We put a couple bucks behind it.
Perfect. And let's go into, is there anything else you want to say on this, or should we move into Reddit next?
I would just say one key thing that listeners and watchers should keep in mind is that when you're posting on these social networks, don't have it about your product. Have it about the customer. We're not out there, hey, choose our product. We're the coolest thing out there. No, we're providing guides. We're putting out content that truly helps our users. And, we've backed that out into successful metrics for our company. We find that every about 100 people that read our content, we create one super fan because they love our content so much that it will drag them back and they'll purchase anything we put in front of them. But we first have to gain the credibility and the trust behind them to get that. And a person isn't going to trust you if you're like, hey, pick my brand, check out how awesome I am. Or I'm a plumber and I'm doing this and you should call me if you need this. No, you need to instill trust in them. You need to have them understand what problem they need and how you're helping them solve it by themselves. And when you help them solve it, they'll think of you for the rest of their life as a person who will help them solve their problem.
Got it. So gain trust, don't just immediately talk about yourself.
Correct. We never talk about ourselves, even in our posts. We'll link to ourselves and do stuff like that, but we know that if we can instill trust in them and teach them how to do things on their own, that they'll come back to us for things when they need a little extra help. Or as a small business owner, we're trying to help 1 million different people, and the more they trust us, the more they'll come back when they don't have time to do the things that they found us by.
Perfect. Now Reddit, let's talk a little bit about that for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, Reddit is kind of Pandora's box. It can drive astronomical amounts of traffic, but it's hit, miss, and 1,000 misses, and then 1 home run. So we post lots of things on there, and we try and upvote it, and push it out to people. We have a network of people we push it out to.
Do you have your own Reddit army by chance? And by Reddit army, I mean some people, for example, will create a Twitter army where they'll personally have 100 Twitter accounts, and when they launch an article, they'll go log into all those accounts, they'll like it as that account, and I assume you could do the same thing on Reddit.
Yeah, you could. We do not. All of ours is artificial. So if you're looking to really be good on...
organic or not, artificial be fake?
Organic, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Good catch. We, on all the networks, we try and create specific content every now and then for specific different places. So Facebook will create content that will do well for Facebook. Reddit, we create content that will do well for Reddit. Twitter, we create content that will do well for Twitter. Each one of the different networks out there that drives us will create one specific thing for that and push it very, very hard, and then put everything else on there. Not push it hard, not spend money on it, we'll just put it up. If it goes well, great, we'll put money behind it and push it very, very hard. But then when we're creating things for Reddit, they want very specific things. They love the memes, the this, the that. Facebook doesn't like that as much, and Facebook algorithms kick that out, versus Facebook likes really nice, amazing photography and guides, versus Twitter likes more of the quotes and stuff like that. Again, know what network you're on and how to push it in the right way.
Okay, well, perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time, John.
Hey,
and you can go check out do.com if you're looking to do invoicing and billing and things of that nature.
Thanks.